Let me ask you this. How many nights have you stared at the ceiling, wondering if you'll ever finish grad school, or if it's slowly breaking you? If that hit you, stay with me. Because what if I told you that the most powerful way to reduce your anxiety as a master's or PhD student isn't more time, isn't better funding, isn't a nicer supervisor? It's a mindset shift, one that flips your relationship with uncertainty forever. Hey, I get it. Graduate school is brutal, not just academically, but emotionally. And the deeper root of that stress, burnout, and anxiety, it's not just the workload, it's uncertainty. Uncertainty about your research, uncertainty about your finances, uncertainty about your entire future. And when your brain doesn't have answers, it fills in the blanks with fear. But what if that uncertainty isn't the enemy? What if learning to live with it, even thrive with it, is exactly what will set you free? Before we go any further, take a breath. Because the moment you recognize that your anxiety isn't a flaw, but a response to deep uncertainty, you've already taken your first step toward peace. You see, the problem shows up across your entire life as a grad student. Let's talk first about the personal, the mental side of all this. You're probably surrounded by people who normalize overwork, perfectionism, and complete self-sacrifice. Everyone's chasing papers, performance, and prestige, so you internalize it. You think, if I don't suffer for this, I'm not doing it right. You isolate yourself, you stop exercising, you disconnect from the world. You live in solo mode, and all of that creates a deeper emptiness, one that makes anxiety your new normal. But here's what no one told you. You don't have to earn your worth through exhaustion. You don't need to be perfect. You need to be whole. You can still be an excellent researcher and go for walks, still be serious about your work, and protect your mental health. Balance isn't a weakness, it's your survival strategy. It creates a positive loop. Self-care builds resilience. Resilience builds productivity. Productivity brings clarity, and clarity calms uncertainty. And this clarity, it doesn't just help your mood, it helps your research, it helps your relationships. It makes you more present, more focused, and more joyful in the process, even on the hard days. If you've ever felt like your mental health is being buried under your thesis, you're not failing. You're just human in a system that rarely makes space for humanity. But this next part, it might be the one that's eating away at you the most. Let's talk about money. For so many grad students, finances are a source of daily dread. Master's students often don't get scholarships. PhD stipends are modest at best and completely unstable at worst. Some of you are supporting families. Others are feeling ashamed for still depending on your parents. You're living paycheck to paycheck. You're afraid of emergencies. You're skipping activities because of the cost. And deep down, you're scared. Scared that one unexpected expense will break you. Scared that you can't afford to stay, but also can't afford to quit. And that fear gets compounded by isolation. You look around and feel like you're the only one struggling. But you're not. So many are counting coins quietly, hiding their stress behind academic achievements. Here's your mindset shift. Uncertainty isn't your fault. It's your reality, and it's temporary. You're not a failure because money is tight. You're in a season of limited resources, not a life sentence. What you can do is start reclaiming control, piece by piece. Budget with purpose. If absolutely needed, take on side roles that energize you. Celebrate small wins, like saving $50 or paying off a minor expense. You don't need full financial certainty today. You need a mindset that says, I'm still moving forward, and more than anything, give yourself grace. You're showing up and surviving a system that wasn't designed for ease. What's tighter than your budget? Your chest when you think about the future. And that's exactly what we're unpacking next. Let's be real, the career anxiety is next level. As a master's student, the questions feel endless. Should I stay in academia, go to industry, Will my supervisor delay my graduation? What if I graduate late? As a PhD student, the anxiety goes even deeper. Are there jobs for me? Will I get a postdoc? Do I even want one? Should I go into industry, or will I regret it? Meanwhile, your friends outside of grad school are getting married, buying homes, climbing corporate ladders. And you're still trying to get one clean Western blot. It's easy to feel like you're falling behind, like you've made a wrong turn and now the world is sprinting past you. But let me tell you this, there is no one right path. You don't need to have all the answers today. You don't need a 10-year plan. You need to show up today, do your best work, keep your eyes and heart open. And most importantly, you need to remember, uncertainty is not the enemy, it's the birthplace of possibility. In school, everything was mapped. Elementary school, middle school, high school, college. Now, life is a wilderness. But there's beauty in the wilderness, and it's okay to not know exactly where you're going. You are not behind, you are becoming. Every day you stay in the process, you're building inner strength, and that is what will carry you, no matter which door opens next. Let this sink in. If anxiety is the storm, uncertainty is the thunder. It's loud, it's ominous, but it can't hurt you if you stop running from it. So how do you really make this mindset shift stick? It starts with awareness. Every time you feel anxious, ask yourself, is this coming from something I can't control yet? If the answer is yes, don't panic. That's your brain reacting to uncertainty. Then shift. Say to yourself, I can't control the outcome, but I can control my effort, my presence, and my perspective. You're already showing up. You're already doing your best. Now it's time to let that be enough. And it's not a one-time shift. It's a daily decision, a practice, a quiet internal commitment to walk through uncertainty with your head up and your heart steady. So if this message hit home, if you felt seen, then I want you to remember this. You're not broken. You're just in the middle of becoming. You're not lost. You're just walking through uncertainty. You're not alone. We're in this together. Grad school doesn't have to break you. Anxiety doesn't have to rule you. And uncertainty doesn't have to define you. You can still publish, defend, and thrive. You can still build a life filled with meaning, impact, and peace. And it all starts with one decision. Shift your mindset. Tap that like button if this gave you even a little bit of clarity. Subscribe for more mindset tools, mental health insights, and grad student support. And drop a comment below. What's the biggest uncertainty you're carrying right now? Let's talk about it. You've got this. We've got this. Let's move forward together.